Now this is my kitchen drawer, affectionately called the junk drawer. My parents had one, and I'm betting their parents had one too. It's that place where you keep the random extension cord, sewing kit, or 9-volt battery that may or may not work. Basically, we have no idea what's in there. And full disclosure, I haven't completely decluttered everything in my house either. I think as humans, we tend to seek preservation, preparing for the zombie apocalypse, if you will. And we tell ourselves that someday, some week, some month into the future, that there'll be something in this drawer that we absolutely need. But the point is, it's not all bad. It's not bad to seek preservation. It's not bad to be prepared for the future. I admit, even I've celebrated when I've been able to wake up at 2 a.m. and find that 9-volt battery in the junk drawer that will stop the smoke alarm from chirping. But wouldn't it be a better idea to actually have bought batteries with the anticipation that the smoke alarm might one day run out, and then be able to go back to that place and actually get the batteries intended for the smoke alarm? And that brings me to the 3 simple steps to decluttering when starting minimalism. Number 1, find a place for your things. The problem with the junk drawer is that it's a catch-all. It's for anything that might happen in the future. There's no limit to the amount of things that you can put in there. For me, I had to stop being lazy and actually find a place for the things that I would need in the future. If it didn't have a place, or I couldn't think of why I might need it, I probably didn't. Number 2, if you haven't used it in 90 days, you probably don't need it at all. Now, this is kind of a personal one for me. 90 days could be a year, 2 years, whatever the time span might be. But nostalgia and memory lane can be the worst enemy to your decluttering efforts. Everyone's done it, right? You go to your attic, you find that box, and you pull out that thing that you haven't seen in years, and all of a sudden, all the feels come back, and you just end up putting it back in the attic because you can't bring yourself to throw it away. Yo! One awesome tip that I heard about as far as decluttering when you have nostalgic items around is to take pictures of the items and put them in a photo album. That way you can revisit it all you want, but it doesn't take up the mental and physical space that impacts your clarity. And last but not least, number 3, size your decluttering projects. Whenever I tried to start decluttering, I would end up moving all of the clutter from one room or from one closet into another one. And to be honest, what you're doing there is not actually decluttering. You're just cleaning one spot and then still hoarding all of the same things in several different spots of your house. It's usually because the project was too big to begin with. There's no way you can completely clear the entire closet or the entire bedroom in one afternoon. If you size down your decluttering projects to a drawer, to a small cabinet, or even just a tabletop and getting all of the clutter off of it, that's better than trying to tackle an entire section of your home in one day or even in 2 days. Take it slow. Remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint, as cliche as that is, but you'll thank yourself later. Those are just 3 simple steps that are helping me get started with minimalism. If you're just getting started, let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion. I want to see how it's going for you. And if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.